what we're going to do today is we're going to do a human anatomy chalk line project, and I'm going to try to actually go through this fairly quickly. I'm going to show you some pictures of some of the work that was actually done by some of the kids earlier. So the first thing I'd like you to do is go to this site, and when you do this, you're going to be seeing 6 organ systems we're going to work on, and here they are. You can see the sites here. Last year you could actually click these things, and if you look down here at the bottom, you can see that this site that we're going to when you mouse over these puppies is the same site that you went to. So it doesn't work any difference, but what I'd like you to do is to actually look at these six systems, write these down on a piece of paper along with a very general description, and then we're going to go and use the textbook, which is over on the far side of the classroom. Please try to get the book that's with the seat number where you go, and I would like those back by the end of the period. I'd like you to look up, I think it's page 8, it's either 893 or 863, I think it's 93. Go in the book, and I'd like you to write out the main parts of the structures for each of the systems for each of the groups that we're working on, and then I'd like you to draw 6 very quick pictures like you see right here, 3 on each side of the paper, and I'd like you to make one the respiratory, one the circulatory, one the digestive, blah 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 blah. On the back, do the other 3 systems, and I'd like you to label all the major organs in each of the systems. Second thing I'd like you to do is I want you to get about 5 feet. The newer tables in the classroom are, I think, about the right size, maybe 4.5 feet long. But I would like you to get a piece of paper the length of your desk, and I want you to make a chalk diagram on it. I'd like you to pick at least 3 of the 6 systems we're working on over here, and then I'd like you to create a chalk line diagram from someone in the group. You can lay any way you want to. The more hideous the positioning, the better the chalk diagram looks like. Remember, we do this with dead people, and people don't die straight up and down. They usually fall out of buildings, or they get hit by cars, or stabbed or shot or something. They don't look their best. Then I'd like you to draw at least 3 of the systems, and it says at least 3 of the systems on that chalk line. Draw the 3 pick systems so that none interfere with the other ones, and I recommend that if you do one, try to do the arm for one system, you can do the legs for the second system, or you can do the body for the third system, or if you wanted to do more than 3, you could pick 1 arm for each system and maybe 1 leg for each system, and then you could actually have 5 systems in there. And then at the end of the period, we're going to put all these together. We're going to put them in a rubber band, roll them together, and we're going to label each roll with period, so that we can actually get them the next day if we need to. Okay, let me show you a couple of the diagrams. Here's one of the students actually looking at the book, and this is what the book would look like with lots of systems in there. You just have to pick the 6 that are represented by this website. But this young man is actually drawing the systems. Here we are actually laying out, and this is not the picture that's supposed to be there. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, here's the first system. So we're going on that page, and we're drawing the skeletal system. This young lady did a really nice job on her diagrams, probably more than she needed to. Here's another view, probably more like what I expect you to do, and then you're going to have the systems down here with some of these things labeled in terms of major organs or major members of each of the organ systems. Okay, here's that young man going through there. Here's the students. We have 1 student, young lady, laying on the paper, and then 1 in a group of, I'd like you to be in a group of 3. I'd like you to try to draw, hold the pencil up as straight as you can, and draw going in between the fingers and around the whole body. Here's another view of another young lady. Another young lady actually laying on the paper, body contorted a little bit, fingers out. Again, not sure why this other young lady's not down there, but I'd like you to draw around there. And then when we get to this picture, once you've got the pencil diagram, then you can use the markers in the classroom to make them darker. And then I'd like you to go in and fill in the organ systems and color. And then once they're colored, they should be labeled. And I'll try to show you a picture of finished projects if I can see you. I'm doing this because I'm not going to be in class for a few of the starts of this project, so I want you to get started on it. Okay, I hope that works. I expect emails from anybody who doesn't understand. Thank you much.